Hi, this is Cacon1 here and welcome to more Descent to Enemy Vignette. This is played on Ace difficulty through the Chocolate Descent source port and from a Coldstart. And we have three new robot types we will see. The Morning Star, which fires light Vulcan and flash missiles and can drop anglos when destroyed. And the Echo, which is just a tiny laser-firing robot, and the Mule, which fires the Phoenix cannon, known as the repulsion smelter on this briefing. This is level 4, drop shaft. And your first secret is right in the floor over here with an afterburner. And a little bit of trivia. Compared in the Descent 1 version, this secret had a spread fire cannon in it. But in the Descent 2 version, which was converted by Matt Nafta, the spread fire cannon is locked up behind the grate over here, and you cannot get it until almost the end of the level. So, long story short, you got ripped off if you're playing this in Descent 2, especially since even if you're not playing from a Coldstart like I am, there is no spread fire cannon previously available in this mission, so you simply have to get through most of this level without a spread fire cannon, and that makes it a tougher level. So behind this door, I like to snipe away this Meson from afar. And then there's a harpoon on either side. Try to peekaboo it. You might be able to rush the second one when the one isn't down the other side getting you. And there's more harpoons on the level beyond the next level down in the outer rim, because this inner area is the drop shaft itself, but we don't get there until late in the level. So on the outer rim and the next level down, there's more harpoons that I like to snipe off if possible. But don't worry about these man kids for now, because they can't hurt me and they sometimes drop shields that only last for a certain amount of time. So I don't want those shields going to waste. Now, if they're going to all bunch well, I was thinking if they all bunch together, I would weaken all of them, because one concussion missile doesn't kill or won't kill any of them, but they dodged my missile. Oops. Just trying to catch these harpoons without firing too much at the mantis. There's actually 3 harpoons on this lower level that I'm trying to shoot off. Gotten 2 of them. And one actually shot me from 2 levels down, but I'm not going to try and fight 2 levels down. Now, unlike level 3, you do get an energy center quickly. It's right behind this door. with 2 echoes that should be pretty easy to take care of. You don't want them leaving this room given how small they are, but they don't have very much health. You have an energy center, a laser upgrade, and 2 shield boosts. And these 2 shield boosts are the only 2 shield boosts that you're going to find pre-placed, and that laser upgrade is the only primary weapon you're going to have for the vast majority of this level. So don't think you're getting off easy just because there's an early energy center, unlike the last level. This other door that's not locked with the blue key leads to a tunnel that is how you get down from one of the outer levels to the next, and there's 3 morning stars in the tunnel. Not 3 morning stars, mind you, 3 anglos. I'd like to get at least 1 load out. You see, those flash damage me very quickly if I've got too many of them around in a confined space like this with the concussion missiles. So now I will go to the lower level that I destroyed the harpoons on, and well, I'm going to fight the harpoons on the next lower level, which is actually the lowest of the outer levels. Those three outer circles. So this is the middle of the 3 that I'm in now, but I'm firing at the harpoons in the bottom one. I'm almost sure there's more than 1 harpoon down in this bottom level. Yes, there is. I got that harpoon. And behind this fan are a couple methods I like to try and snipe off. Don't hit that switch from over here. That switch you see in the ceiling. Got to make sure I don't shoot too high up and hit that switch. I also don't want, which I would not keep catching a spread fire shot that's going through the fan. Well, it looks like I can't find that method anymore. But I'm not going to take the blue key with only 19% energy. Mess on the field again. Let me see if I can use my. I'll use my headlight since I have an energy center available so I can see it more clearly. And also see any remaining enemy on the lower level here. think there's a mess on there, but he's very hard to hit. Excuse me, I'm gonna refill my energy again. And not use my headlight. Now when you grab the blue key, be careful because this wall will open and so will this wall. And behind the near wall are two of the mantids. One of them already escaped, which is not good. I don't want a mantid around in this shaft, in this tunnel. Well, looks like I'm gonna have to make do because behind this other wall are the first two morning stars of the mission. Oh, the mantid over there. I don't want him around. Now snipe these morning stars off and be careful in case they drop anglos. I actually got lucky, neither of them dropped one. I'll fire a flash missile if I'm too close and I'm worried that they'll drop an anglo. Now behind the blue doors is another mantid and your first mule of the mission. So open from afar, snipe from afar well as possible. And now, don't take the yellow key just yet. Fire the switch behind this fan, because that opens the door to the 4 map, but it closes. So if you fire that sooner, you're not getting a 4 map. Now when I take the yellow key, this mat symbol activates. Your best bet is just get out of the room as quick as you can. I'd like to have the room reasonably cleared because they can still see me behind that fan in the middle level. Really should have left this energy center door open with a marker so that flash missile wouldn't have hit it. And I went in for one more for the shield boost, and I lost 5 shields getting it, but I still gained 4, and the room is clear now, which is good. That's nice to have. Now this yellow door again does 3 angles in here. And I'd like to take one out with the homing missile if I get the chance, but it's coming out the wrong side at the moment. And it's not, he's gonna sneak up at me and not let me take him out with the homing missile. So I'll just save my missile. Because once it's down to 1, I've got dodging room. If the homing missile was coming out the right side of it, I'd have probably been able to sneak the first one with the homing missile. Now this is almost like the scout room, but trying to get a harpoon, a messon, from as far away as possible. Now when you go through this door, go back out and back away because those 2 mantids. And up top, there's another 2 morning stars. I can't believe that I took splash damage from that far away. But a lot of your damage in this level comes from splash damage. So I went back up to get energy, now I'm descending again. Your next shield is finally available in this hostage cell. Your next shield that doesn't come from a robot. That's the first pre-placed shield since the energy center. And that super laser we actually can't get until we've blown the reactor up. Okay, I've lost orientation. It's very important I know which side I'm on. Okay, I'm on the side that leads to the tunnel. Because there are some dangerous robots behind this door that I want to alert and then hope I can take them from further away. And see, the Mantid gets in my way of firing a guided missile sometimes. And the Mantid got up to a higher level. And none of these are dropping any shields for me, which is really bad luck. And still none of these dropped me any shields. Finally, I get a single shield seal from one of them. I usually should do a lot better than that. Oh, I got 2 shield seals from the last one. Now that was the red key. And also at this point, there was a switch. I'm drawing a blank as to where it was. I think it's by the... Yeah, it's by the homing, these homing and guided missiles. So it doesn't actually open them up. But what it will let you do is go back up to the top. I noticed this switch was also revealed. And now you can get those homing missiles and that spread fire cannon that Matt withheld for so long compared to the Descent 1 version. And make it back down to the red door. Down the drop shaft and the tunnels. In the reactor room, there's a mantic that those mules on either side of the reactor that I'd like to get rid of as quickly as possible. And there's also a mantic lurking around. And now this exit door on the floor is not the real exit door. This is the real exit door. And this exit door on the floor has robots underneath it that I preferably do not want to deal with going after the mine's blown up. And I also don't want to go in the reactor room because that will activate the robot maker or Matson over there. So, I've got 3 guided missiles. Oh, I thought there was a mule over there too. It must have been on my test one. I didn't destroy both of the mules near the reactor, and that's why the mule was over there. So again, I don't want to activate this Matson. So I'm just going to snipe off the... So I got the harpoon. It looks clear underneath the exit door underneath me. I'm just going to snipe the reactor off from afar. Be careful, there really is nothing behind the door on the floor. Now in the exit tunnel you have a switch that opens up. You can get your super laser upgrade and your 4 guided and 4 homing missiles, which if you're looking to stealth level 5 not cold, which even I might do because level 5 is really how to stealth cold, those are some very nice things to have to pick up to cap off level 4. And now, let's get out. So, this level's not easy. It's certainly stressful with all the close quarters and the splash damage. But I really like this level. I really like the drop shaft design and organization of it. I guess I like levels where you're descending or ascending a column-shaped room, and this level is basically one of those. And I could have gone to pick up more Vulcan ammo as well in the reactor room, but that would be short on time, and or it would activate the robot maker, and I just didn't want to push my luck that far. Other than that, there's nothing worth actually going into the reactor room for. Just try and use one of your guided missiles to make sure that Harpoon is not there when you blow up the reactor and the door that opens below, because robots can be really tough on you when the mine is shaking. And also, make sure one of the mules or the mantid doesn't escape into that area underneath that I flew my guided missile into, because any of them could end your run just short of the exit if they switch underneath, if they sneak, not switch underneath there, sneak underneath there. And as I mentioned, one of the mules did in my practice run of this level. And if you're not going to challenge yourself for Coldstart on level 5, you want to get that secret at the end, and you also want to get the spread fire cannon secret, because those are definitely helpful weapon upgrades to have. And now we get introduced to the Piper, which is basically our class 1 driller and wields the Vulcan cannon. So in the next video will be level 5 Graded Catwalk, which gives you a laser upgrade right away, as you might see, but trust me, that's not much compared to what I already have. But this is also the first boss in the mission, and it's not a particularly easy one, but those will be subjects for the video of this level, and I'll see you when it's time to beat it.